Hello, hello. We are here live. And today, right now, is the official kickoff. I was going to do my eyebrows, but I guess I forgot. Of Video Vixen 2022 into 2023. Officially, right this moment, we are kicked off. And that means tomorrow, the videos for all of you begin. Are you ready? I am so stoked on this. And every time we do it, there is another huge wave of people that get amazed at themselves. So let me make sure all the things are working. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. And I'm going to change this. It's never easy. I want to share right now what's happening for me is that my house has, I would say very clearly, the very first think, I have about 48 projects going on very actively all around me. So whatever you think and see, like right now, I want you to know that it's a busy time of year for everybody. And it's a lot of fun things. And I want you to be present for them. I want to be present for them. I don't want to just be like, oh my God, there's so many things. Ah! And then it's February. So this Video Vixen mission is really the biggest plate, like the biggest, most delicious, vivacious, spirited buffet. And you get to choose everything you want to put on the buffet. And that includes your whole life, all the things, the family things, what's up, Hazel? Welcome. The creative things, the uncomfortable things, all of it. And I want you to know that Video Vixen is the thing that can hold it all. Why? Because I'm in charge of it. And you're autonomous in order to do it. You could watch me like a show, or you could step into this opportunity. So if you are already stepped into the opportunity, welcome. Okay, I'm going to put my little amazing drum down. And I want you to know, if this is the first time you're even considering doing Video Vixen, here's a cool fun fact. Vixen is actually a fox, a female fox. Now, even though this is for any gender, any being, Vixen is a fox who is a female fox who is spirited and fierce. So already we're connecting with nature, and the fox is a very fast, beautiful animal. And, you know, I do wear fur. There's fur on my head. I don't think it's a fox hat, but it's really valuable to join nature in this way, whether you're wearing it or doing it. I want to see if there's any comments. And then the point of doing this. Okay, let's get into why. Why even fucking do this? Like, so if you've already done Video Vixen, just type in the chat, like, what you've gotten out of it. And especially if you're Hazel, because we have seen you grow, we have seen you like blossom. Yes, spirited and fierce. It's a real thing. Okay, so I want you to know the goals. I don't even like the word goals, but the inspiration for this is to get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Get out of it. I don't even want to explain why. But I will say that when you're out of your comfort zone, you surprise yourself. And so I've been going dipping in the ocean, and I've been totally fucking surprising myself. Like, I don't like to be physically uncomfortable, but I've been doing it a lot of days, not every day. So pushing your edge, if you've already done videos, maybe your edge is doing it consistently, coming out of your shell, all those things. And, you know, especially when there's a lot going on, it can be so hard to remember yourself and to remember that if you are not full, if you're not resourced, you can't actually give because you're giving from an empty place. So another thing that you get from Video Vixen is manifesting ideas. manifesting actual things like into reality. You're learning how to listen to yourself. Like, we ramble in our heads, but once you ramble out loud, it's a whole different ball game. And you feel seen. Leadership, confidence. Like in your head, you could be the biggest, wackest weirdo, but as long as you show up live, people see you as a leader. People see you as somebody to listen to. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But confidence is a skill. It's not like some people are born confident. We are all born confident, not some. All of us are born confident. Let that in for a minute. We're all born confident. We're all born with the ability to be needy and not judge it. And as we get older, we judge the neediness. We judge people that are different than us. And this is an opportunity to really practice this skill. Just like you go to the gym or you play a certain sport over and over, or you play a certain game over and over to get better, you practice your confidence. It's very simple. And then the last one, which I think is pretty cool, is if you have a business or if you have an art or something you're passionate about, this is a great way to get business. I'm not even kidding. We had a woman that, just because she showed up and did Video Vixen, people started hiring her. And, if people know what you do, there's nothing better than being visible and showing up so that people remember what the fuck you do and they can call you and hire you. So what did I want to talk about that I just said bookmark? Okay. Manifest. Anyway, I'll pick this one. So manifesting ideas. So when we talk about something that we really want, or we talk about something that we're really passionate about, and we bring it to the forefront and we say it and we say it and we say it and people hear it. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. And we hear it and people hear it. And when they see us, they're like, oh, she's the one that wanted to do voiceover acting. Okay. Maybe they don't even register that they hear it. And then they meet someone out in the wilds who says, oh, I'm looking for voiceover actors. And they're like, oh, I saw this friend of mine. That's what the work she's available for. Connection. So if you keep your ideas in your head, if you keep your passions in your head, then nobody gets to see them. And it's a total disservice. So the point of me kicking this off right now is to warm myself up. Like 18 days in a row videos, it's not easy. It's like, oh my God, here's the stuff that comes up. Who wants to see me for 18 days? What am I going to talk about for 18 days? My high school friends are going to think I'm a weirdo. Like all this self-judgment comes up. And I want to say, we're done with that. We're just done. I'm going to bring my drum back and just say we are done with the lack of worthiness, that you don't matter and that you're not important. You are so fucking important just because you're alive. Your stories, your interests, what you do in the morning, the places you get stuck, what you're creating in this world need consistent attention. And as children, when we were all little children, we all needed attention or we would die. If you didn't get attention, you wouldn't get fed. If you didn't get attention, you wouldn't get changed. If you didn't get attention, you wouldn't be dressed in the morning. And then somewhere along the lines, getting attention was shameful. Like, oh, you're conceited, or any kind of eye rolling. So I want to claim that shit and the shame of being visibly seen is done. When you're not seen physically, nobody understands you. So if you're angry, if you're feeling like agita, if you're feeling frustrated these days, it's because you don't feel understood. And it could be by loved ones. It could be by anyone. So I want to encourage you to take this risk. Now, there's many Vixens that have done this mission already. Hello there. And I can give you like 5 bullet points of what you're going to get from this. But what the women have described and what the men have described is so meaningful. Like having community. people meet doing Video Vixen. And then when I see them commenting on each other's stuff or supporting each other, I'm like, oh, they met in Video Vixen. That's amazing. So it's community that makes things even better. The other day I posted two things by two friends of mine, and I'm going to read it out loud. Let's see. So people in community need to be seen. And the leader of the beginner, the seed planter, Graham Cullis, who's been leading us into the ocean every morning, for me, most mornings, he said people in community need to be seen. You can't just show up and then be like, okay, I'm quiet. I mean, you can, but then you're not getting the most out of it. And then Mike O'Donnell, otherwise known as the Big Dipper and Mr. Ladd, said, community is a thing that you actively work towards growing. After, or, our lockdown situation, like if you're feeling unfulfilled in this place, it's loud, and like our bodies can hurt when we don't feel seen and we don't feel connected. And so this is another virtual way that sometimes turns into in-person way of connecting to new people. Okay, so, and if you have any questions, you can let me know. So I'm going to give you some logistics. So I'm going to put the link. You got to sign up for it. It is free. I do have a one-time visibility booster, turbo booster, and that is $323 if you need to get out of the hiding and you need help. I'm here to help you. That's a private session. And basically we start tomorrow. It's 18 days of live videos. They can be 3 fucking minutes long, and don't make it more than 7 because we do want people to watch your videos. I will watch them all. I will not watch them the same day. I will not watch them all the same day you post them. It's too much for me. So over the 18 days, all of your videos will be seen, commented, you'll get an emoji, and that's that. Other people will watch your videos. If you have serious issues, I want you to read with people seeing you. I want you to remember, this is not the New York Times. This is on your personal, your people chosen social media. So if there are people you don't want to see you, consider who are these people and why do you even have them on your Facebook? If you're limiting your life and you're limiting what you can say because of these people, consider unfriending them. So at the end of 2022, it's really nice to clean up your fucking social media. If you don't want people hearing what you have to say, get rid of them. If they're family and you don't want to get rid of them, you can set up a little who you want to view this by managing your posts, and you can block certain people. That's up to you. The next thing is tag me so I can find you. I'm not going to go hunting. So in the summer, over 146 people signed up for it. And then we added on about 20 now. So there's almost 200 people. No one's going to come hunting for you. Tag me and hashtag Video Vixen Winter Mission. This is a mission, not a challenge. It is challenging, but it's a mission. And if you choose to complete this mission, you will find so many benefits that you didn't even know were coming your way. I just gave you a bunch that I know happen, but who knows? The sky, there's no fucking limitations. The prompt. So every day you will get a prompt to use. You will get a prompt that you can also not use. But if you're like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? Then you use the prompt and then you give yourself space and time to maybe share a little bit more. Here's the other amazing thing. You don't even have to show your face. You could take a puppet. You could make a little hand puppet. You don't have to, make it your own. Okay. The prompts, where are they? Well, they are in 2 groups, the Enchantress Society group and the Relational Embodied Intimacy group. If those 2 are not your jam, or you're not really on Facebook and you're watching this after I've done it, The prompts are in the Icon Academy. And that is where, when you sign up, that is the place you sign up. And there will be a new prompt every day. Okay. Let me see. Are there any other questions? Because I really don't want people, there's some moving parts. Yay, a beautiful Hazel. Hazel shares. I have made so many great connections in here. It's been amazing. And Hazel, maybe I'll even give you an interview. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm just going to share a little bit of your story. Let me ask a question. Did you ever make videos before this? Your last video, Vixen, was you like claimed the lady, like Lady Hazel was the new name I gave you, because you were dressed up every time, you were having fun. Listen, we are our own muses. And if we get to hear ourselves and at some point in the mission get to enjoy what we share, that's a fucking win. So if you don't appreciate yourself currently, this is a great way to start. It's like you don't go to the gym because you already have muscles. You go to the gym to get the muscles. So this is the workout where you push your creative edge. And, the prompts are fun. Should I give you one? Well, I might change it, but one of the prompts could be, if I had a theme song when I walked into the room, it would be. So some of the prompts are more vulnerable than others, but this is for people who really value connection, value creativity, value vulnerability. And, if you have a business, this is a great way to do it. Now, I do help people promote their thing, whatever their thing is. And, you could take a marketing course, you could go to college for marketing, but at the end of the day, if you're not willing to show up and show your face, these days, businesses are the most successful with business owners that are open to be seen. And people don't just they used to say, people want to know, like, and trust you. People want to know, love, and trust you. And it's this visibility thing that is fairly new to us, right? I mean, I didn't grow up with social media. And so I would have a different business, And so just realizing how much right now, if you have a dream, if you're working on something special, how much you spend the time fucking yourself in your head, or mind fucking, as I like to call it. And then when it's time to put something out, something else I say is this fear whiplash comes in, and all of a sudden you're like, no, can't do it. And so I want to say, when I was young, I used to love watching MTV music videos. And I don't think I knew that they were called video vixens, although there was the metal Vixen, a women's metal band. And so that word has always attracted me. And so Video Vixen has been going on for about 4 or 5 years. And before it was Video Vixen, it was just a gratitude challenge. It was 30 days of gratitude. And then it became more fun because of the prompts. And so you can add in gratitude, like it's the plate that holds you as we cross the threshold into 2023. So it's not like you have to get your ass kicked to get into 2023, but you can definitely glide in with community online, and in a way that feels connected. And if you're worried about people judging you, remember, I banged my drum, that's done. Like that way of being, that way of thinking that people are going to say this and that about you. If you're busy and if you like your life and if you have amazing things on your calendar, you don't even have time to pay attention to that shit. And so I really want to open the doors wide. Today, you can sign up a couple days after it starts, but I really prefer if you signed up and started together so that we can all end together. Now, with that being said, I want you to know that there was one woman, Jessica, maybe she'll do it again. She took a year. She did Video Vixen 1 year. It worked for her. Great. I suggest that there's guidelines once you sign up for this free program. I'll put the link right now. There's guidelines that I suggest, like go into the same social media platform every day. Another woman, she did this on YouTube. She's an amazing artist, Damali Abrams. She did the whole thing on YouTube. And then she had 18 days of videos to share about her creative arts. You can't fuck this up. Okay, let me take a little sip. Ask any questions if you have any. And if you know you're doing this already, type yes in the comments. Yes, like that. What's up, Patty? I'm so glad you're here. What's up, Brent? You're both invited to do this Video Vixen challenge. Here's the link. Sign up for it right now. And if you're already signed up for it, type yes. That's what you got to type with that much enthusiasm. Now, that's my enthusiasm. I'm not saying go on and do your own and do my enthusiasm. Do your own. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes, you're late to the party. You're perfect. And you're going to like this line. Somebody once told me it. Sorry, I'm tardy to the party. So 18 days of live videos, and it starts tomorrow on December 18th. And it's the first candle of Hanukkah. And you don't need to be Jewish to understand that Hanukkah is the miracle of lights. Miracle, miracle, miracle. And, oh, there was another piece to that. Oh, it's the holiday of miracles. Like, I want you in on that. I want to share that with you. So it's 18. 18, also, when you say cheers, if you say cheers ever to somebody who says l'chaim, you are saying the number 18 in there. And the number 18 means life. So taking part of this ritualistic mission is loaded with so many miracles and beautiful practices. And for 3 minutes every day for 18 days, I'm super excited to connect with all new people, all people that have done this before, and to really hear what it's bringing you. Like, what are the goodies? What are the mitzvahs? What are the things that make you feel really good when you show the fuck up? That's the first of my fuck your fears 10 commandments, is show the fuck up. 18 days, 18 prompts. Let's kick it off. We are here. We are starting. I'm going to come live tomorrow around 10. And whatever time you choose to come, it doesn't have to be the same time, but it's good to have that, kind of habit to create that system. Oh my goodness, you were born on the 18th. Yay, Heather in the house. I love it. It means life. Yes. And it's funny because I don't know if you know Skid Row's song 18 in Life, but I don't think he knows or is Jewish, but it's just a cool little fun fact. So there are many Video Vixen experts here, and I'm sure they would all say, oh, I'm not an expert. So I want you to know you're in good company with lots of people that are pushing their edge in their way. Like, some people come live every day in the groups. You can do that. That's a really safe, sacred incubator of a place. You can go live on your main page. It's a little more edgy. And like I said to you, some people did it on TikTok. Some people did it on YouTube, on Instagram, but just tag me so I can find you. There is something that happens magical when you don't do things alone. All right, let me think. What else? All right, are there any other questions? Yes, or you can get them in the Enchantress Society, so you don't have to sign up unless you want to. You can, so they're going to be in both groups. Okay, so I'll just close out sharing again that these are 18 days of live videos, 3 to 7 minutes, people. 3 minutes every day. Tag me on any of those platforms. I say choose one place so people can see you. Another thing some people have done is they've done the live video somewhere else, and then they come into the group and sort of like decompress and digest. The prompts daily will be in the Enchantress Society and the Relational Embodied Intimacy group, as well as the Icon Academy. And I'm reminding you that a vixen is an actual fox, a female fox who is spirited and fierce. So really embracing the spirited and fierce, that is you. It doesn't mean be me. It doesn't mean you have to put on lipstick. It doesn't mean you have to get dressed up. It just means fucking do the thing and make it your own. Even though I'm leading it, I am here to lead the leaders. And so whatever happens, like if you miss a day, if you miss 2 days, I really recommend, if you're going to miss a day, don't fucking miss a day. Do it at midnight. I remember doing them with the lights off in the pitch black. This is not about being perfect. Let me repeat that. This is not about being perfect. Doesn't fucking matter. Do it for 18 days. The manifestation of what you can bring into your life is really real. The women who I'm working with in Trust Club are all working on something so specific. And so let's watch their magic happen right before our eyes. But think about what you want to bring into your world. Like think about the things that feel really good that you don't yet have and see what happens. All right, let me check if there's any questions here. Doing what? Yes. So Patty, tell me more what you're asking. So we're doing the Video Vixen mission. We do it every year from December into January. And it's pretty famous at this point. And so you can go into the thing. There's a bunch of free, let me see what they are. I'll tell you what they are. There's like ways to get ready to go live. There are some practices you can do in case you're nervous. And every day there's a prompt. So people, this is just answering a question on video. Don't make it such a big deal. All right, so I'm going to sign off right now. If you watch this and you have questions, you can put them in the comments and I'll come back and answer them. Have a magical rest of your day. Tomorrow is the first day of Hanukkah. Say happy Hanukkah to your Jewish friends. And in Rockaway, we have the candle lighting on Tuesday night. I'm excited about that. Celebrate with family tomorrow. And happy Video Vixen. We are now officially kicked off. Have a great rest of your day and bye for now. Thanks for showing up live. I love when you do that. Okay, bye.